The most unhinged rom-com behaviors we all romanticize but would get you arrested in real life. I was rewatching The Notebook last night when I realized Noah hanging from a Ferris wheel threatening to fall to his death unless Allie went out with him wasn't romantic porn, it was a hostage situation, which got me thinking about all the absolutely year-old things we accept in romance. Movies that would end with restraining orders in real life. 1. When Hugh Grant stalks Andie MacDowell through London, crashing every social event she attends. We call it 4 weddings and a funeral. When my ex did it, I called the police too. Love Actually perked the guy who films his best friend's wife in secret, zooming in on her face while pretending to film the wedding, then shows up at her door with cue cards professing his love. That man needs therapy, not a girlfriend. Brie. In 10 Things I Had About You, Patrick ditched PID to date Kat. That's not a quirky teen romance, that's emotional fraud. The fact we all cheered when she forgave him shows how low the bar was in the 90s. 4. The proposal literally features a boss forcing her employee to marry her to avoid deportation. That's workplace harassment with extra immigration fraud sprinkles. We've collectively agreed to ignore that Edward watched Bella sleep for months before introducing himself. If your boyfriend revealed he did this, you'd be changing your locks and buying pepper spray sticks. Richard Gere showing up at Julia Roberts' apartment in Pretty Woman unannounced after rejecting her is not romantic. It's the beginning of every true crime past I listen to. Let's talk about You've Got Mail, where the entire premise is a man deliberately hiding his identity while emotionally manipulating a woman whose business he's actively destroying, and we're supposed to root for him? Remember in Sweet Home Alabama when Reese Witherspoon's character discovers she's still legally married because her husband refused to sign divorce papers for SFNGRs? That's not romantic persistence, that's malicious legal obstruction. 9. Every grand gesture at an airport in rom-com history would now end with Testa detention and potential federal charges. Nobody's holding that plane for your declaration of love, Kevin. Last night my boyfriend surprised me with takeout from my favorite restaurant after a bad day at work. That's romance part, not breaking into my apartment to leave rose petals everywhere, which is just a very pretty breaking and entering, the most concerning part. I still cry every time Noah and Allie kiss in the rain. My therapist says acknowledging the problem is the first step to recovery. What's your favorite completely unhinged rom-com moment that we all pretend is normal?